name is Carlos. I am a student and I work.
Okay, thank you, Carlos.
I am Valentina. I'm 19 years old. Um,
Too young.
I work too.
You work too. Thank you, Valentina. Okay, can you please help me with some questions about my investigation to the education during the pandemic?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. The first is how did the shift to online learning change the role of teachers and students? This shift, this change with the education in the audio, audio visual and the presential classes. How
Well,
do you feel about that?
personally, I lived that experience when I just get in the university.
Yeah.
And it was really difficult because I was adapting to new teachers, to a new space, and with new people. I didn't knew anyone, and it was really difficult to understand and to work in teams when they wanted to do that.
Yeah. What about you?
I think it was really hard because I think that I don't pay attention and I don't
Yeah.
do my homework well. I
Yeah, an extreme change.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it affect my knowledge.
Yeah.
Um, I feel
You feel okay?
I feel dumb. Okay. See,
Yeah, you feel this extreme change with the with the classes in your computers, in your cell phones.
yes.
That's a really good
Uh,
point.
Also, that was a issue because in that time I just have a cell phone, and it was really difficult because I needed glasses and I didn't see anything. It was really difficult to learn.
Yeah.
But the teacher help you to read or to
Mm,
see well.
well, yes, the teacher has to do with Zoom and that, but I
Mhm.
think that kind of movements or that kind of parts on the class
Mm-hmm.
makes a struggle to continue. I mean, there are a difficulty.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was only you.
No, I was not the only one. There were another classmates who
Mm-hmm.
really need to see well the screen, and the teacher sometimes, as I told you, makes zoom to the
Yeah.
texts,
Mm-hmm.
but there were sometimes in which the teacher just has to continue because the class needed.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, that's important because my next question is what were the biggest challenges students
Mm-hmm.
faced during remote education? And that's a big deal.
Yes,
Really big deal.
the devices.
Yeah.
And also the Wi-Fi connection because I
The
had
Wi-Fi.
also, well, in personally I have chafa internet, internet that doesn't work
Wi-Fi. Do you
at
have?
I used to have
Do you have?
mega cable, no.
Yeah.
I used to have an internet um, that doesn't work as it had to
Mhm.
be,
Yeah.
and it was really difficult because there were some times in which I was absent of
Mhm.
some classes, but
Mhm.
not because I wanted, just because I didn't have good internet connection.
And the teachers, what did it say about this situation?
They don't
They
care.
They don't care. They don't care about that, or
well, they care, but they can't do so
Nothing.
much
so
things.
much.
They just
Yeah.
give us the information in a different way, like in
Mhm.
text, and if you
Right.
understand it well, if you don't, they don't care.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, some The biggest challenges.
Biggest challenges. I think they I they
Espérame un poquito.
yes.
Sí, es que si no se va a apagar.
Hola.
Sí, ¿de qué pienso?
Páusale, páusale, páusale.
Ya contesté.
Okay, well. Uh, yeah, the biggest challenges.
I think that I lost the motivation that I had because I think it was
Difficult for you.
difficult
Yeah. Okay.
because the connection,
The
people,
the boring classes,
yes,
The,
the boring
interac-
activities.
the interaction you had with the teachers was
Yes.
different
Yeah.
because in a normal classroom you can raise your hand if you have a doubt,
Mhm.
and online there was an option to raise a hand,
Yeah.
but if the teacher didn't know
It's
this,
so different.
the teacher is gonna ignore you.
Yeah. Or some students doesn't have microphones and well, how?
Mm-hmm.
or the sounds that
That you have in your
uh-huh,
home.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Your mom.
Sometimes they were really embarrassing. You cannot speak
Yeah.
as loud as you needed,
Mhm.
or there were some students who let the microphone open and you
Mhm.
can hear everything, and
Yeah.
that's a distractor. That
Yeah.
matters because you are not paying full attention to the class because you are paying attention to the microphone of the.
To the other things, to
Uh-huh.
the other sounds, yeah. Okay, then motivation. That's a really good point. Okay, and this next question is so important. In what ways did the pandemic expose inequalities in access to education?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah. In what ways did the pandemic expose inequalities in the access to education and the differences with
Okay. I
with the
think
students
that
or the situations to the students, the
mm,
devices that you know?
I think there was a big change because I mean when I get into the university, as I told, I had two classmates who they were in a bad situation. They didn't have a cell phone. They didn't have a computer. They didn't have
Economic
internet.
situations. Okay.
Their economic situations were
Mhm.
really difficult to stop coming to the school to
Yeah.
get education on their houses because they didn't they can't,
Yeah.
and that caused that they stopped studying.
Mhm. Taking classes and
I
yeah.
think the same because not mm, I think the same because sometimes we don't have the opportunities
Mhm. The same
that
opportunity, yeah, with the other
people
classmates.
have, and it's hard sad.
Yeah, it really
Yeah,
sad.
it's sad. It's hard. It's bad situations. I don't know. It's the reality.
Yes.
Okay. About the personal reflection as a student. Okay, it's how did studying during the pandemic affect your motivation and mental health?
Mm.
The mental health in pandemic.
Was a good
Horrible.
topic because
Yeah.
I think before pandemic we didn't pay much attention to mental health, but we worried about that because it was an issue that affects to everyone.
Mhm.
When I was at university, I really struggled with that because I used to have difficulties to get social relationships. I didn't have so much friends, and
Me too.
if I didn't have access to talk with them face to face,
Mhm.
it was double
It's
or
hard.
triple harder
Yeah.
to make friends online with your classmates, because I think it is important to get a good relationship with your
Yeah,
classmates.
to talk with them.
If you want to compare your knowledge, to compare your point of views,
Yeah.
and to increase your learning process.
Mhm. Yeah, that's a really good point. The learning process. Yes. Well,
Mm, can you repeat the question?
yeah, it's about the pandemic, how the pandemic affect the mental health and the motivation.
I think that it affects a lot because mm, we don't mm, talk a lot with other people
Mhm.
because
Yeah, the communication it was affected by
yes.
the um,
The situation
by
with
the situation,
technology.
by the encierro.
Yes. Yes, it was horrible. I mm, I remember
Mhm.
that mm, I can't go to my friends and
Mhm.
go to my family, and it was
Outside.
horrible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we missed the company.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. The next is, what skills did you develop during online learning that you did not have before?
Mm.
I think I get the I increased my skill to get a better organization in which I was doing, even if it was from for school or it were for my personal life.
Mhm.
I increased my skills to organize my things.
Yeah. In what kind? In what situations?
Well, I changed that because before pandemic,
Mhm.
we, I just used to plan things like in my brain. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I don't know at what time.
Yeah.
But when I get in these kind of situations,
Mhm.
I try to administrate better my time, because there was really hard to
Mhm.
live in the same room, and when I
Mhm.
was in school, when I was working, and when I had free time, and I
Yes.
wanted to organize better that 3 points of my life,
Mhm.
to make a difference between them, and to feel that I was really um, how do you say aprovechar? Like
Uh,
getting an advantage of it.
yeah, an
Okay.
advantage. Okay. I I think in my case to be more dynamic with my computer and with the technologies, I think it's um, a good point of the pandemic.
Yes.
I don't know, a new skill.
Well, yes.
What about you, Juan?
I think I don't know. I think that uh, affect me.
Mhm.
Um, this was the opposite
Mm-hmm.
because mm, the
The
COVID,
lazy.
the COVID make me a shy person.
Oh.
I think.
the thing, it is also an issue because, well, to increase your social skills, there are some people who really need to be with other people
Yeah.
to increase it.
Because I remember that I was uh, extroverted.
Extroverted person.
Yes. But now I don't think.
You changed that
Yes.
again? Okay.
It was horrible.
That's a really good point. That's interesting. Okay, would you prefer to keep any pandemic era learning strategies in the future? Or
I don't think so.
no? Why?
Well, because I am a really big fan of having presential classes.
Mhm.
It is like that.
Yeah.
Presential classes because I prefer the interaction teacher student like face to face.
Mhm.
It is more personalized and it is
More dynamic.
more dynamic,
More
more
fun.
understandable, more memorable,
Mhm.
more. I don't know. Do you relate it more with your feelings and you get the learnings in a better way.
Mhm. Okay. But some strategies with the devices or the technology, you can
No.
keep something.
Well, I think the only thing that changed was the video calls, isn't it?
Okay.
Video calls? For
Well,
what?
I mean that's the only technology that we change in pandemic, isn't it?
Mhm.
And I think right now that we don't have any pandemic, I think video calls are not necessary.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, maybe for this
In
kind of
some.
jobs in which we have
Oh,
to
for
record
an
something.
emergency, no?
Yes,
Okay.
you have to
In
record
some
something.
situations,
If
okay.
you broke your
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 arm.
arm or your
Oh yeah, I
leg,
mean if you want
you
to
put
assist
the.
your class but you
Mhm.
can't move of yourself. Yes, that's a good
That's
point.
a good point. Okay, about you, your
Mm,
personal.
mm, I don't know. I think no.
Nothing.
No. I.
Because it was horrible.
Yes. I
Okay,
was
Traumatic.
traumatic.
traumatic. Sorry.
Okay. Was online education an effective substitute for face-to-face classes? Was online education? ¿Cómo fue?
Again, please.
¿Cómo, cómo te parecieron las clases?
Oh.
Y si fue un buen sustituto para las clases face-to-face.
I think at the beginning I was excited because that was a different kind of experience.
Mhm.
When but when I really experimented it, I I hate it because as I told you, it's really hard to understand someone who is not really paying attention to you.
Mhm.
It is for example in this case the teachers were just talking to their computers
Mhm.
and it is a different interaction because also there were I remember that it was mandatory to turn on your cameras
Yes.
but almost any one of my classmates do it and there were some times in which they just get into video call
Mhm.
but they left the computer over
Yes.
there.
Or the bad explanations to the activities and something like that.
Yeah, I think the same.
The same.
No, really.
Damn. You
Mm,
you hate yes the online education.
yes, I think maybe mm, when you try to
To pay
know
attention
to no to know another language, it
okay.
was no it mm, could be positive,
Okay.
but not.
positive with the online classes?
Yes,
Okay.
but
Why?
only
What do you think that?
Like a hobby
Mm-hmm.
to
Okay.
mm,
To be more
to learn
dynamic. Okay.
new languages. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe my
It's a good point.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys for your answers. That's an important theme because we live the pandemic, the horrible situations with the
Yes.
classes, with our jobs, the family, the yeah, convivencia.
Yes.
Yeah, the communication. Okay, thank you.
No, you're
Thank
welcome.
you, Diana.
And that's it.